Hello, it's Monday. So I have another week to myself still. I don't have roommates. It's raining still, and the plan was I was supposed to stay inside all day, but I was like, shoot, I kind of need to get some stuff for like the kitchen and food. And today wasn't as cold as yesterday, but it's also kind of windy. Up here it's pretty dry, but then as we get down here, it gets pretty wet. Also, my socks are wet too because my boots aren't waterproof. So, like, the tip of my toes are wet. This whole bag is wet. I almost lost this. I guess when I was putting my umbrella in like a drying case, I guess I dropped it, and then like I was kind of freaking out because I was like, how do I say I lost my bag? Thank God for Google Translate. Person asked, is it an eco bag? And I was like, oh yes, yes it is. I was, thank goodness no one took it. Not that I think that it's gonna be stolen here, but like it's always like, what if situation. And I like this bag. It's so cute. Not sponsored, but so cute. I was thinking of going back to like the nearest supermarket, but it's kind of a long walk and it's cold, and I'm taking my temperature every day because that's what I need to do, and it's like slowly rising up. Maybe because it's the cold weather, maybe because I could be getting sick. I really don't know, and I really want to take precaution about it. So I'm probably just gonna go to a Walgreens equivalent to here. Basically like a mini supermarket, except there's no fresh groceries. Yeah, basically like a Walgreens equivalent here. Before I go, I just want to say you can say I wasn't prepared for the weather, like, because since I'm staying here for basically from April to I think September for 6 months, majority of those months are going to be hot, and I basically brought all my summer clothes, and I didn't really bring any much like early spring cold weather clothes. So, and the only heavy jacket I have is this. And so basically I layered up with this jacket, this cardigan, and one more other cardigan. So on top, I'm kind of like really warm, but I only have like two pants, this and the one that's like hanging right there. So yeah, I only have two pairs of pants because I was only anticipating a really warm weather, which it was. It was pretty warm when I went shopping that one time, and I had to carry like 3 bags. It's only yesterday and today it's gonna be cold. I think tomorrow and the rest of the week it's gonna be like in the 60s and 70s. So I'm really excited for that. I am back. I'm probably not gonna go out anymore just because it's getting cold and windy, and again, I wasn't prepared for the somewhat cold weather. Again, like I said, next week or the rest of the week, and I guess the following month, it's gonna be really warm. It's just yesterday and today was really, really cold. So I'm gonna go eat lunch, which is yesterday's dinner, plus an egg. If you're wondering what I bought the 16 centimeter like saucepan, because I was thinking of making ramen, which I bought again at the equivalent Walgreens here. I don't know if it's good or not, so I bought this bowl for it because I only have a rice bowl and a small like soup bowl, but nothing big to hold like soup and noodles. I bought like things to make pasta with, which I'm really surprised like pasta is an option here. Ziploc bags. I was thinking of like marinating meats. I haven't bought any meats yet, so for now it's being unused. I bought body wash. So I brought like shampoo, from home, except it's only shampoo for my hair, and I don't want to keep using it for my body. Like, it smells really nice. I feel like having this is just gonna make just washing my whole body just feels so much better and nicer. I also bought the spoon for it, so that goes there. I bought these containers to hold like sugar, salt, mushroom seasoning, and then I also bought these tiny spoons to go in here. Thank God they fit. When I was at the store, I was complimenting. I'm like, oh, will it fit or not? I had no idea, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just take that risk, and it does. Yay. Plan for today is put the stuff away. I'm gonna wash all of these. Open this. Maybe vacuum. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's very dusty here, even though I've only been here for about less than a week, but it became dusty. So I just opened this up and it smells so nice. I'm like really obsessed with this smell now. So I grabbed the vacuum cleaner and this is for the whole dorm, and so everyone's allowed to like sign it out for about an hour, which is fine. Fun fact, the cord is an extension cord, so I was like, how do I turn this on? It turns out all the cord comes out from here, and then when you pull and release it, all runs back. That's a fun thing I just learned. Okay, so I just got done vacuuming, and again, this took like less than an hour, so I'm gonna be right back because I need to put this back. Having problem putting the cord back because like for example with the rice cooker, you're able to pull it and it'll just spring right back, and I was like, frick, how do I put it back? Turns out you can hold like this little flip thing and then it just retracts back. Currently around 2 o'clock. School doesn't start till next week, so I'm kind of not doing anything. I should really put all these cords back on the floor. I made 1,000 cranes when I was at like quarantining back in like 2020. So I think I might just hang these and post them like along this like gray bar thing, because again, I'm not supposed to hang or tape anything on the wall. They didn't mention anything about that gray things. I don't remember if I mentioned this already. So I went back to the department store where I bought this thing, and yes, this was the cheapest option. So I was right and completely justified buying this. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, there's no like garbage day. So I have a lot of garbage right now. I have that one. I have that plastic bag, and I have that one. Usually Tuesday through Friday is usually the days where like garbage disposal is done, and again, each day of the week is a specific like type of disposal: burnable, unburnable, and like recyclable. So I have to wait till tomorrow morning to get rid of all of this. Okay, to be honest, I totally forgot about all of these, especially these containers. I'm gonna go put all the stuff away and fill up these containers with all the seasonings. You might be thinking like, why would you put salt that's right in this container into another container? One, I don't know, it's just easier to like spoon things out rather than pour it out here. Two, when I was buying sugar, this is what sugar comes in. Definitely don't have anything to like hold it in, so putting the sugar in one of these containers, cooking 10 times easier. Same thing applies with shrimp seasoning. I brought this from home, and you can already tell, like I already cut it open and use rubber bands, but again, so much easier if I just like this, just pop it open and just scoop as much as I need. So while I was packing the sugar in here, it doesn't feel like normal sugar. This sugar feels like like wet sand, which is I don't know if it's because it's the moisture content or like the way it's packed. It feels so light and fluffy. I'm just saying, the sugar is different. So tonight's dinner is gonna be a pack of ramen. Gonna crack an egg in the soup. Gonna take a portion of these mushrooms and gonna boil some broccoli and put them all in here. So, yep, that's gonna be dinner. I've washed the broccoli, mushrooms. Probably just gonna leave things here until I get hungry to eat. Sorry you couldn't see the cooking process because I decided to just remake the tofu and the green beans. So this is either tomorrow's lunch or tomorrow's dinner. Haven't decided yet, but definitely gonna eat that tomorrow. I fried the rest of the tofu and I made the ramen from the ramen packet, and it's just cooling down because it was really hot. Basically what I did is I cooked the broccoli and the noodles around the same time. The mushrooms, because they're super thin, they cook really fast. I added them at the very end after adding the like broth base. I also learned that this is miso soup broth base. I'm getting my sodium in at least. As you can see, one of the reasons why I bought this big bowl is to hold a homemade quote-unquote ramen.